Many of us feel like the craft beer revolution is a relatively new phenomena, but the truth of the matter is it all started here in Dunedin back in the early 1990s. And my destination is a place where it all began with the godfather of craft brewing. This is Emersons Brewery, home to nothing short of a beer empire. Just a short 20-minute walk from the centre of town, this is the home to some incredible award-winning beers. Head brewer Richard Emerson is the mastermind behind the company's success and has been the inspirational innovator in the craft beer scene in New Zealand, inspiring so many to expand their beer horizons. So Richard, what inspired you to create this amazing craft brewery?
I love good beer. Beer like cooking, except rather than the cook. You can make a beer. You can have a beer at the end of the day. It's the fruit of your labour, and it's wonderful.
And you've taken it to a new level, haven't you, with matching good beers with good foods?
Nothing like a good time to enjoy good things in life. We have a wonderful place where you can not only just come and have the beer, but have a good food.
And learn about making beer, right? Learn about the process too.
Yeah, we've got brewery tours you can go around, learn a bit about the brewing process.
What was the very first beer you started with?
The London Porter.
London Porter?
I know it sounds crazy, but I couldn't afford much equipment in the early days, and by having a dark beer was easier to do. Quality was not an issue, but the flavour was more important.
The first brew, the London Porter, is still served today and incredibly popular with locals. One of the things you'll find when you come to Dunedin is the typical experience that you'll have when it comes to the locals. They're warm, friendly, endearing and welcoming. And Richard really epitomises this culture that you'll find here in NZ. You see, this guy is wonderful and he's got an amazing sense of humour. For instance, when they opened this building, he got his mum to open it. And he insisted on a Dunedin tradition, and that was that the bagpipes were played despite the fact that he's profoundly deaf. And a lot of the people who came along thought, that's a really interesting choice of things to do. But after the bagpiper had finished, they all knew that it was his wicked sense of humour because, as they said later, he didn't have to put up with a bloody racket. With the company purchased by Lion in 2012, it allowed Richard's passion for craft beers to reach a new audience of people. By May 2017, monthly sales had surpassed 200,000 litres, and Emerson's shows no sign of slowing down. Now, the thing that makes this place super special for anybody that visits is the food, and the menu is amazing. Has been designed around the very many beers that are actually created on site. It's all about mixing and matching to make sure that you enjoy the food and the beer. It is absolutely brilliant. And that's what makes this destination right here in Dunedin a Delish destination.